Alright, well. Is that a... No, that's not a talus. That's a rock roast thing. I wasn't even paying attention to what was down around here. I just glide over and went to that shrine and stuff, so I don't actually know what's over here. Bedrock Bistro? That's impossible! Whoa, why are your why are your eyes so funky? Look, I'm sorry I wasted it. But asking me to bring you another marbled rock roast isn't reasonable. How about this instead? Mysterious things were only discovered after the upheaval. It's a little strange, I know, but it's a hard curio to come by. Marbled rock roast is in short supply and high demand round here. Everyone wants it. I've barely been keeping up. Letting our hottest commodity go to waste is unforgivable. I can make up for it by bringing me a fresh marbled rock roast. Now get that thing out of my sight! If I was able to get you some, I'd clearly have done it by now. I checked out the caves past the cart tracks, just like you told me. Couldn't get at anything. You know, places like that are way too dangerous for a Hylian like me. Not my problem. I don't want that hunk of junk. Not letting you off the hook till you get me a marbled rock roast. Meat for meat. Okay. Hi. How's it going? Ooh, nice stash. Yeah, for cook's famous culinary concoctions too. Recently, I heard about a rare delicacy being offered here known as marbled rock roast. I'm told it's indescribable. I interrupted my travels to come try it, but they're fresh out. Not sure edible rocks would appeal to a Hylian though. Too much tooth crunch. Normally, there's a menu just for Hylians, but everything's sold out on that one as well. Seems like we're both out of luck. Aw, man. I guess so. Hey, look, hot spring here. But yeah. Best you get to watch the Rich grow over 45 turns before following the last 5 turns from Mario Party. Because of this presentation that I'm giving in a few days for this 6th grade class on the gaming industry, I've been reviewing some of my old game design lectures, and one of the ones that I was reviewing recently talked about like randomness and chance in games. Talking about how no matter what game you have, there should always be at least a aspect of unpredictability. Because if you always knew exactly how things were going to go like all the time, then where would the fun be? Why would you need to adapt? You know, there's got to at least be some element of unpredictability in your game for it to be fun there. And I thought about Mario Party being like one of the extreme cases of unpredictability. Because it really is. Should I go that way now? I don't know, I can go that way. That's a shrine I was just at. I don't know, I'm just kind of trekking around doing things. This is what happens when I play this game. I kind of come in with no aim whatsoever, and I just run around doing things and playing the game. And I honestly feel like this is the kind of game that's really, really good for that. Because no matter where I go, I feel like I'm making progress. You know, most other games that I play, if I'm just running around, screwing around while chatting about things, I feel like I'm not going to be making progress, and it's like, man, did I really achieve anything that stream? Did I really get closer to beating it? That looks like a dog. Did I really get closer to beating it? My game queue is already so crazy. I can't afford to just, you know, screw around doing nothing that makes me closer to beating it. But when I'm playing something like this, if I'm going around doing like quests and shrines and stuff like that, I feel like I'm making progress. It has that satisfying feel. So it's a really great game to just hop into and just screw around in, you know? It's kind of the way that it feels with this game, but that's my opinion there. That's what makes it kind of fun. What the heck is this? Little bits of bone? Can I shove it on something? Do I have anything to shove it on? Can't take a picture of it for the... I almost said Collectopedia. It's technically not the Collectopedia. Oh, is that a blood moon over yonder way? Oh, yeah. That's what you love to see. Okay, so there's a thing there, too. But I was going to, I was going to the blue there. That's what I was doing. Is that another one? No, okay. That is not another one, in fact. Unfortunate. Wow. Amazing balance there. Master Jenga player. Alright, let's see here. Let's see. Wonder if you could actually drive 4,000 miles round trip in Fiat 500 without losing your sanity. What, to one day make a trip to that Fragapalooza event there? That'd be quite a journey there. Let's see here. And the one AI everyone laughed off for the entire game ends up winning anyways. It's always Toad. Toad is a turtle. Yeah, sometimes it be like that. Just like, oh yeah, the AI isn't gonna do anything, and then the AI gets like all the bonus stars and steals other people's stars. Yeah, I think, I have no doubt that, like, I don't actually know for sure what's all gonna be happening at Frag with my little group this year, apart from the Smash tournaments that'll be running. But I have no doubt that we're gonna end up playing 4-player Mario Party, you know? Because, like, you have to. You have to in that setting. How do you not? you know? So I would love to stream some 4-player Mario Party from Frag coming up here, you know? Would certainly be a fun time. Oh yeah, also because Guzma coming here, because he works at, you know, this fancy seafood restaurant in New Orleans there. It was funny. My mom was saying after I was planning out all this schedule stuff, and she was like, you can be in charge of fun, Guzma can be in charge of cooking, and my Germany friend, he can be in charge of drinking beer. And I was mentioning that to my Germany friend earlier today, and he was saying I like that idea. I am good at drinking beer. That's what he told me. But yeah, there have been some times that I've thought about doing like some very short series in German just for fun. Like also just to practice my German. My German's kind of rusty. And a German exchange partner of mine in the past, we were thinking about playing Don't Starve together at one point, but it didn't exactly pan out. But hey, maybe at Frag is the opportunity to do something really short and have it be in German. And then look, there's a different language on my channel. For etwas ein bisschen anderes. You know? Gosh dang it. Change things up a little bit. Be like, whoa, it's totally a bilingual channel now, even though it's really not. It'd be a one-off kind of thing just for fun. Alright, up! Oh, because I kept shoving it while I was trying to step on. That's what that is. I see. Well, let's see here. If the AI doesn't win, it still chooses who wins. Yeah, that could happen in Mario Party sometimes. Fortune Street is really good for that as well. I remember you mentioning that at one point before. Whoops, that's a wrong thingamabob. Fun game to screw around in. Yeah, I think Mario Party would be fun. Monopoly might be fun too. I know I've played that with Anma, Shuck, and Aniki before. The other mods on the channel. I've done that with. Do I need to be spinning like all these at once? Should these be on polar opposite sides? Like what's going on here? Are there any other fans? Are there any other #1 fans around here maybe? Board Game Stream Harmonia and co-play Monopoly. When I say Monopoly, I mean like the digital version of it, like we did 2 years ago? 2.5 years ago now? A while back. That me and most of the mods did. All the mods minus Guzma and Carvia were part of that Monopoly night. This was a little while back. We've talked about doing another Monopoly night at some point, but it was just with the digital thingamabob there. I don't know if there's space for board games on the tables at Frag. I mean, we'll have our own table space, and considering between me, Guzma, and my Germany friend there, we're gonna have like 3 tables that we layer stuff out across, since we'll each have our own little table space. And considering they're not gonna have anything more than a laptop, I don't think. I mean, Guzma's probably gonna bring a Switch. You know, there should be plenty of space, in theory. I'll probably bring, like, all my monitors, is what I might end up doing. We'll see here. I don't know if any of them would want a second screen. So at Frag, what they give you for each table is just, like, table space, 3 outlets, so it's meant to be for, like, computer, monitor, and console, / like, whatever other thingamabob for that 3rd slot, and an Ethernet cable. They don't give you more than 3 outlets because they don't want people to, you know, kind of break the power in there or anything like that. Don't want to get too much draw from literally hundreds of people doing that. During the hybrid event last year, I got double monitor privilege because I was like one of the hosts of one of the tournaments. But you know, if they just have their laptops and stuff that they're bringing, maybe I don't need to bring all 3 of my monitors. I don't know like how important dual screens would be to them, but maybe if I bring 2 and then, you know, can have, you know, 1 per each table. Essentially, one of them would be without a monitor. I'd probably give a monitor to that Guzma nerd if he's bringing a Switch that he could set up his console as well, and then have like the 2 right next to each other. And then when the Smash tournaments are actually happening, plug my computer into the other monitor instead and do the double monitor stuff for the tournament maybe, or for the tournaments. I don't know how many tournaments there's gonna be because there's 3 formats I'd really like: free for all, 1v1s, and 2v2s. And I told them like, however many you guys are willing to do, I'm willing to, you know, put in the work to figure it out and stuff here. But we'll see. It might just be 2. And if so, I don't know which 2 it's going to be across those. But yeah, let's see here. So the weird thing is how one does transport a tower and 2 monitors via plane. Wait. Oh, at first I was like, wait, for me? No, those 2. Yeah, they're just bringing laptops and stuff, it seems like is the plan. Yeah, imagine they were bringing their actual desktop setups. Like absolute madmen. When Guzman and I were chatting about it, he was like, oh, I could even bring my PS4 if you, wanted to try that. And I was like, That's probably a bit much to bring, you know, internationally in a suitcase with limited space just for a weekend of gaming stuff, you know. Oh, well, good work finding him. Okay, here now. But I would like him to bring a Switch because I'm gonna need people to set up stations for, like, Smash Bros. Anyway. In 2019, they only had one Smash station, and because of that, it needed to be, like, best of one. Otherwise, things would not, you know, proceed along all that well. So I'm gonna see if I can organize getting multiple stations set up. And if that's the case, I'm probably gonna need, like, brave volunteers to basically volunteer their little table spaces during the Smash tournaments along with their Switches to become a station that people can play their sets, you know. So I'm gonna need- Look at the cute pupper! Well, I guess I could turn off my camera there. Look at the pupper! So cute. Oh, man. Not walking around in nothing but undershorts. I must be a traveler, so you're not going to believe this. There's a group of guys in their skivvies hanging out at Foothill Stable, which is where I work. Just guys in their undershorts. Everywhere you look, it's the worst. What's wrong with What's wrong with that? Oh, man. Charming animations in video games are truly God's gift to man. That's why I'm here looking for the doggies. I'm doing some self-care, you know? Doggies. That's right, these little guys. Aren't they the cutest? My doogie's pretty cute, too. Oh, look at that stretch. I just look over at OBS here, and I see the doogie cam. Pretty cute there. My lizard was being pretty cute earlier today, too. But they're not just cute. Oh, no. They also have this amazing ability. Their incredible sense of smell can lead you to treasure. Look how cute the doggos are. They won't do that for just anybody. You have to show them lots of love first. You know, befriend them and feed them. They'll repay that love by showing you the most amazing things. Shoot, it's alright, Dark. I lost all track of time when I'm with doggies. If you need a place to stay until morning, traveler, you can rest at the stable. Oh, cute. Oh. Wait. A Hylian retriever. Oh, look at that one rolling there. How old is my doggie? She's 14 and a half. She's kind of at the end of her, you know, general lifespan stuff. Don't know how much time she has left here because she's taking things really slow. She walks with a limp. Neither of her back legs work all that well anymore, but one of them especially, she basically doesn't really put much weight on at all anymore. On a lot of medication and stuff. You know, got her when I was 10 years old. So, you know, she's an older doggie. She spends most of her time sleeping nowadays. Is how it be. But still very much enjoying spending her time next to family, as, you know, she does here. Case. Quite content with that. But, yeah. Making the most of what time there still remains. But, you know, making it to 14 and a half, though, is definitely, you know, she's lived quite a while, and she's had a good here, you know, which makes me glad. At least there. Ha! From now on, we of the survey team must pursue excellence on two fronts at once, mind and body. Oh, I see what she was talking about now. Princess Zelda, in all her brilliance, has given us our marching orders. We must live up to our expectations. Princess Zelda's orders. Yeah, so a similar kind of experience there. We're slowing down, really taking it easy, body not able to function as well anymore. It is really sad, you know, seeing them slowly deteriorate after they've been in your life so long, and, you know, that definitely does really sadden me there. But, you know, my doggie that I had before her, only lived until 3 because of a, liver infection. So that made me really sad as a kid, and I was really worried on getting a new doggie that, what if something similar happened? But Jesse here making it to 14 and a half is, you know, made me really glad. Always wanted to do a LAN party, not necessarily a big one, but never had the opportunity to drag a PC to a friend's house. Yeah, I've never done a LAN party apart from frags. I wasn't even, you know, super familiar with how about they go until, you know, I was kind of roped into frag stuff. You know, dog also had a really rare condition that was even more rare among his breed. Like something that caused deterioration, or just something that's just generally rare but doesn't make any difference. Yeah, good evening, traveler. You have an interest in the, brilliant guidance of Princess Zelda too? Order she gave to the survey team was this, word for word. We will only find our future if we chart a new course, leaving the safety of indoor study for exploration in the wild. So prepare your mind and body, then explore in Underpants. And traveler, I will tell you, when Princess Zelda gave our team those marching orders, we marched. At first, my mind read that as, like, explore in your underpants. Which, in my mind, the first thing I imagined was, you know, someone shoving their hand down their pants. But I guess, like, in underpants means that it, I guess, can't be interpreted that way. But that was the first thing that popped into my head there. It cracked me up. That's why we're here, surveying monsters in our underpants.
Oh.
Why not join our efforts here? Our survey work has never felt more adventurous than in our underpants. From now on, we of the survey team must pursue excellence on 2 fronts at once, mind and body. Princess Zelda and all our brothers have given us some marching orders. We must live up to our expectations. What? Word for word? Yeah. Explore underpants. Yeah. Does he not say anything for me to— Wow. 0 out of 10 game. I want a refund. Oh yeah, I can put the, these on again. That's what I can do. I can even do something like that. Yeah. I kind of forgot. Where was I going? I was going here. I can always go get that stamina vessel. Oh, there's a Korok here and stuff. But yeah, certainly made a difference. Had tumor. Gotcha. Not cancerous, but still something there. Fortunately, you're such a weirdo. Most of your friends like in other states or other countries. Yeah, I know that feel. Most of my online friendos are in the States. My friend and I got separated. Friend is setting up a smoke signal. I can't wait to catch up. I'm so tired, I can't move. The contraptions I've seen people making with Koroks in this game, like the Korok trebuchet, was a recent one that I saw that really cracked me up. People have been really abusing the Koroks in these games. Or in this game, not these games. I've got, I don't know, maybe Pokemon in the mind with multiple versions or something like that. I think that cause was really rare, though. I believe the condition he had was only ever heard of by Huskies, you think it was, huh? Something a bit rare there. Why is there a cart here? Is there one of those side quests for the, what's it, the traveling troop? Man! Get off of there. And then, here, just make this simple table thing. Darn you. Here, come here. Come here, you. Wow, attach. Ah, nose itchy. Okay. And spin it around. Oh. I can work with this. I think. I think I can. Because I can just, like... I don't know. I was hoping that I could attach it at more midpoint thingamabob. Here, if I do something like this, just for it to lean on. Like this or something. But yeah, let's see here. Make a vehicle that's just the letter E. Make a big E. Here, can I take this out, put that on, and then shove it under? Man. Maybe. Can I get to some shoving? Here. There we go. Some shoving. There we go. It's you. He's standing. How's the president standing? That's brilliant. Let's get him secured. Wow. Amazing. Perfect. Here, take these things. Thank you. Wow, thanks, man. Sleepover ticket. Thanks. Yeah, maybe I'll be having that sleepover at Frag. So. Let's see here. If I did something like this, I'm curious. I'm just a tad curious here. There we go. It's perfect. Now then, did I get— no, I didn't get a lot of rockets from a thingamabob. I can always duplicate things and get more rockets. That's what I can do. So no clue what the point of the carts are that you can make. Just for fun, I guess. Wow. I've seen people make some crazy contraptions of death. Is a thing that's possible. Alright, it's my last rocket here. But it's for a good cause. Let's go. Well. So much for that, I guess. So much for that there. Sure, I can always duplicate some Zonite stuff and get some more rockets, because the rockets are kind of fun. Wait a second. Wait a second, though. I can still use this. Why does that horse's mouth look like it has teeth that came straight out of a FNAF game? Let's see here. I can still use this little amalgamation here, though. Is what I can do. It can still be put to use. Also, I just want to try here. No. Oh. Eh? No, I'm not going through the Korok thing here, at least. But yeah, horse head looks like it was made in Little Big Planet. That is a name I have not heard in a long while. Here, let's take this Korok to his friend. Wait, where the heck was he? I swore his friend was somewhere over here, right? Where was that coming up? Where the heck? Eh? Wasn't up there. It wasn't all that far. Oh, is that the Kala thingamabob? Some awesome music plays there in Age of Calamity. Wait, no, that's the place I marked with a shrine. It's elevated up higher than what? Well, I guess the Akala thingamabob fortress was high up. Oh, I see the thingamabob there. We kind of risky not pulling my paraglider there, but I was like, I'm probably not gonna take fall damage. All right, well, yeah, I can just carry you here. What I can do. Sony has a habit of creating franchises and releasing games and franchises until they stale and stop selling, then abandon franchise for the rest of time. Ah, Sony. Reach my friend. How do I do that? I've helped so many Koroks reach their friends while, give me that tree branch. Between sessions to get those Korok seeds and stuff. So dang many. Really? Okay, do this. Jack and Daxter, Sly Cooper, Little Big Planet. Sly Cooper is a bit of an interesting story. It, had a little bit of a journey. The original developers of it, like, did intend 3 to be the final one, the finale. And then Sony brought on another developer and was like, make a 4! And then they made a 4, and, you know, they basically threw out the entire story of the trilogy before that point. And apparently the game didn't do all that well, and, you know, I kind of really don't want to play it, and... Darn you! Where the heck is this fire? I thought that was it for a second. Is it up higher still? Is it up here? I don't know where you're... Oh. Here. Here. Get over here. Get over here. You're here. Thanks for bringing my friend. Bye. See ya. Oh, I was hoping that I could still drop him down the slope after that. I was kind of hoping. But alas. Oh, but rockets! Exactly what I needed. I just want to see if dropping this is like a rock where they go oof. No. No. Can I even... Whatever. Where am I going? I mean... That's high up. I could go to the red for now. What I could do. Yeah, I'm wearing my climbing stuff. Not my warrior stuff. Or barbarian stuff or whatever the heck. I could go get that final stamina wheel thingamabob. And then I'll have to deal with the dissatisfaction of one notch being gone. But, yeah. Poor Fat Prince is the only context that I know that name from is, PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. Oh. Wait. Is that what I want to head towards right now? I'm only getting a PS3 digital game that was released physically in a collection of 4 games and a PSP port, not even a sequel. But was included in those All-Stars there. What a world. I would not be able to ascend all the way through that. I don't think. That's way too high up. This one, but what's the point in that? What's the point in that there? Snap a picture! I'm playing Pokemon Snap. There we go. Amazing. I also snapped some pictures while between sessions. Not a lot, though. But a little smidge, at least. I'll get a better photo of the fox later. They're everywhere. But yeah. Carvia's playing? Carvia's playing? How what? Hello, hello, Guzma. What's up, Carvia? Wait, what? What's the meme here? What am I missing? What vital detail? I could use some fire fruit there. I could use some of that. We were just talking a little smidge about Fragapalooza earlier this stream. Talk about how some multiplayer Mario Party is gonna need to happen. Get like a full 4-player party there or something. How wacky that'd be. Oh, that's a hole. That's some holy land there. Alright, well, there's the way across here. I could probably just glide across and just not even deal with these guys. Like, he's gonna see me. I've recently been getting into PlayStation exclusive as you never had a PlayStation console growing up, so playing Sly Cooper is kind of on your to-do list. I love the Sly trilogy so much. PS2 was my first home console, and I got Sly 2 with it. I never got into any of the other big names. Like, I was a kiddo that would only pick up, like, the super cheap shovelware bargain bin kind of stuff. I only got into Sly because, like, Sly 2 was with my PS2 when I first got it. So I had no idea there was any of the other greats, and I feel like I probably missed out on a whole lot growing up because of that. But the Sly trilogy, I love. It's one of those games that's really good for being enjoyable for all audiences. Like, it works well as a kid's game, but it's also got a story that playing it as an adult is like, huh, that's actually really crazy. Also, with how dark the second one gets, it's like, really? This was okay in a kid's game. When it comes to that one there. It's really crazy there. But not 4. 4 is the one where they were like, where they brought on that other studio, they took the trilogy story, and they threw it in the trash can. And they completely disregard it. Apparently the gameplay of 4 is good from what I've heard. I haven't played it myself. What the heck is that? A lightning Gleeok. I thought it was like a light Gleeok for a second there. Apparently the gameplay of 4 is good on PS3. I never owned a PS3. But from what I know of the story and how much they threw the entire trilogy in the trash can, would not recommend. Yeah, let's see here. No, I wanted those apples! Gosh dang it. Yeah, I definitely didn't just hop into the wrong streamer moment. Oh. I guess that's why I got a ping from Carvia's server, is he's actually streaming and stuff. Yeah, family's only ever been Xbox fans, that Nintendo gotcha, so that kind of experience of games then. No, I wanted that apple, whatever. Really, this was okay in a kid's game? Is how you felt playing PMD Explorers of Sky for the first time? Yeah, except I was a kid and I couldn't ask that then. What did you just text me here, Guzma? What is this? I've seen this format going around. I've been sent a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon meme of Wigglytuff saying that's Pride Month. You know what that means. And chat out saying, what? Do you want us to find, like, the gay gears? That's what it means. Not a thing where Bob I was expected to read today. My goodness. Hey, a rusty claymore. I'll take that and put it in my pocket. Yeah, I just wanted to hop on for a sec because a friend showed you something funny I thought I'd share with you. Oh, there we go. But Nintendo is obvious as that's the only company that's been hard on exclusives. Yeah. Nowadays, I typically do, like, Nintendo stuff primarily, and then PC for, like, everything else that I want to play. There are some exclusives that I would like to play, like the new God of War games, which the more recent one of which is on PC now, so I guess Ragnarok will be at some point as well. Spider-Man games, which I think is the same thing, where it's like the previous one is on PC now. Was there anything else on PlayStation that was like an exclusive thing? I guess The Last of Us Part 2. Part 1 on PC sucked. Like, the port of it. And apparently, it's just fine on PS5, so it's like, huh, well, if I got a PS5 and I played Part 2 on that, then, you know, it'd probably go pretty A-okay. But if I, you know, waited until Part 2 came to PC, if it comes out as buggy and unfinished as Part 1, then it might be a little bit of a mess. But I just don't have reason, and oh, there's a tower right there that I can glide to afterwards. Just don't have reason enough right now. Like, I'm already so behind on my game schedule. I don't need to buy another console, add more games through that. If ever, like, my game schedule gets down enough and, like, open enough, And it's like, hey, I have space for some other games I want to try. Then I could pick it up. But right now, it's just like, I don't have any reason to. I have so many other things I'm so behind on. Some things by years, like Thousand Year Door and Fate's Conquest, as we were discussing earlier this stream, you know? Blink, Rusty Broadsword. Working on getting the name trademarked for the game you're working on, just a simple RPG, oh. Trying to get that official trademark and stuff. Sony used to be hard on exclusives until they yeeted most of their franchises and ones that remain, or all just turned into The Last of Us remix. I've never heard of basically any PlayStation exclusives growing up, so I've only recently been trying to figure out all the games you missed out on. Yeah, I wish that I heard about that stuff when I was growing up, and I got into more things than Sly Cooper. Like, I'm really glad I got into Sly Cooper because of how much I love that now. But man, I keep hearing about all these greats from back then that I never played. Like, what the heck, man? I just wanted to share that little update. I'll run for now. See you later, nerd. Hopefully everything gets sorted out with you. I do appreciate that, Guzma. Hope you have an awesome rest of the day there. I hope I get to play some Mario Party with you this August. in a big group there.